8 out of 10 times. Therefore, I don't have to worry about missing out. I don't have to worry about that I took a loss. I know the next 8 are going to work for me. Even if I take 2 in a row, the next 8 are going to work for me because that's what the statistics tell me. What about the fear of not being right? Remember, our word of the day, our phrase of the day is the cost of doing business. Trading is about the cost of doing business. It's not about being right. It's not about being wrong. It's not about vendettas. It's not about a battle between you and the market. It's about finding setups that work for you, that you document, that you find out work for you in your system, and you know work for your account size. And therefore, when the patterns develop, they get confirmed, you enter the trade. It's cost of doing business. Either you made money or you lose money. It's not about being right or wrong. And then when you're worried about being right or wrong, that's all about inadequacy. Have I studied enough? Have I prepared enough to really make money trading this? I'm just starting out on Forex. Am I ready? I just started trading futures. Am I ready? I'm not sure. Maybe I need to read some more things off of Google and find some more gurus to follow. I don't know. I need somebody. I'm gonna read this newsletter. I need some more information. Uh, the big one, self sabotage. I've got rules. I've got rules. To heck with the rules. Ignoring all the rules and blowing out your account. And again, the best way I've seen that happen are people who get in a tick by tick battle. 2 ticks in your favor, 5 ticks against you. Looking, hoping it just to, if I, Lord, if I just let me break even. Just let me break even, please, Lord. If I just lose $100, Lord, please. If I'm just down 250, oh my goodness, I just blew up my account. What about not sure? Fear of success and failure. Remember what we said earlier? The Holy Grail is in your ability to deal with both wins and losses. Some people have fear. Some people get greedy, and they overload their trading. They ignore the rules, and because they had a couple of winning trades, they go all in instead of scaling like they were doing before. Or sometimes because they've lost last time, instead of doing 3 contracts, they only do one because, well, I don't want to take, I don't want to lose 3 contracts. And again, when you do those things, when you change the numbers, when you manipulate and make your emotional adjustments, you change your numbers, and therefore what you're training may not work because you change the numbers. And of course, change, fear of change. Again, I'll say the key to all of this: documentation. Know who you are as a trader. Know where you want to go as a trader. Document. Know your statistics. I shared before. The best example I can give you are right now ESPN's doing the November 9, the professional Texas Hold'em traders, and when you ever watch that, they always show you the percentages. They'll let you know when it's down to 2 or 3 people, they'll let you know this person has 70% of winning. This person has. That's because professional gamblers know it's about the numbers. It's a race, 50-50. Oh, I'm up 3-1. Trading's the same way. If you know your numbers, then you can go all in. I'm not saying all in, but I'm just saying you can pull the trigger when you know your numbers. So you have to understand how you make your decisions. Are you a fear? Do you make your decisions based off the fears, those 9 fears we just talked about? Do you impulse decisions or do you make rules? So by documenting and by knowing our statistics, we have our rules for getting us into the trades. You see, in our mind, there's 2 conversations going on about what you're seeing in the market. That's that internal dialogue going on, telling you about, and usually one voice is one of those 9 fears, and the other voice, hopefully, is the disciplined you that's putting that other voice on the lock and key. So many of us crucify ourselves between the 2 thieves of regret and of our past, and they're fearful of the future. That's that internal voice going on. Remember what happened the last time? Yeah, I know what happened the last time, but my stats, my documentation tells me that this time is going to be fine. That doesn't mean that it's going to work every time. Doesn't mean that we don't have to make adjustments, but it does mean that we have a document so that we know. You see, so many people spend time looking for that magical indicator, that fancy dancy trading system, versus looking at themselves. Your problem as a trader is not the indicators, not the system, because 9 times out of 10 they all work. What doesn't work is how you're trading them. And as I said, when you change them, if it requires 100% stop and you're only giving a 50, you change the system. You have a choice of looking for more external reasons on why your trading's not working, or you can deal with you internally and overcome your fears and document and really become a professional trader by knowing your rules and following your rules. You see, when the market is developing, we basically do a couple things. As we talked about earlier, one of the fears of inadequacies is trying to get more information. And so you're on Google and you're looking for indicators, trading systems, gurus. You're looking for more and more information, trying to find that special setup, trying to find that special indicator, and you just get on this circle of doing the same thing over and over again. But we all know that's the definition of insanity, and we really haven't changed anything. And so the question is, when you're on Google, what have you done that's going to make you better perceive the market, decide and act better?